Namaskar and Kemcho.
Xin chào.
안녕.
Aibon.
I'm half Caucasian and half Indian, and something that I love about being half Asian is that I get to feel more connected to and explore more about a culture that I didn't grow up with and that I'm not surrounded with.
I'm half white and half Indian. My favorite thing about being Asian is that I get to mix my favorite parts of both cultures into one.
I'm South Korean, and the thing that I love most about being Asian is that there is so much heritage and culture for me to discover. Whether it is my favorite Korean food such as vegetable pancakes or pork strips, I can embrace my culture and at the same time enjoy the benefits of my American side via bilingual.
I'm half Indian and half white. Being Indian gives me a really important connection to my grandparents and also shares with me an amazing culture from my dad's side of the family in Calcutta.
Being South Asian means having an extended family all over the world.
What I love most about being Korean is the Korean cuisine.
I'm Chinese American, and I would say that what I love most about being Asian is being able to be part of two cultures at once that are so wholly different, and the challenge of resolving those two has led to really interesting experiences, as well as being in a unique situation where I can enjoy the best of both worlds.
I'm Indian. What I love about being South Asian is the amazing community that it provides.
What I like about being an Indian is eating with my hands. What I like about being Indian is mama and tata.
I am Chinese, and my favorite part about being Asian is getting to know ancient Chinese history, literature, and cultural traditions that has been passed on for thousands of years and still play a key role in me and my family's daily life. I feel a sense of pride knowing that I'm part of this long, brilliant history.
I'm 100% Indian, and I love the Indian traditions and customs and the flavorful food.
I'm Southeast Asian. My mom was born and raised in Nairobi, Kenya, and my dad was born and raised in Surat, Gujarat. What I love most about being Asian is its extensiveness. Being Asian includes so much. There are so many traditions, cuisines, cultures, you name it. Identifying as being Asian just isn't set as one thing. Being Asian could include different arts, different cultures, traditions, you name it. And I think that's what I like most about being Asian. You can't be defined as one thing. Being Asian includes so much more than, that.
Hi, I'm Christine. I'm Chinese, and what I love most about being Asian is the food, of course, and it's something that I can fall back on even in hard times like this. So I've been cooking a lot or trying a lot of recipes that I haven't had the time to try during this time of uncertainty and of staying at home, and I've been able to connect with my family and my culture even though I'm physically away from them. So yeah.
I'm half Indian, half Pakistani, and I love being Asian. I love the food. I love South Asian outfits. I love the art, dance, music, Bollywood. I love going to the mandir or the mosque. I love the culture. Being South Asian and two different kinds of Asian has given me a diversity of thought and a global perspective.
I am a Chinese student who lives in Shanghai if I'm not studying in the US. And there's two things that I love the most about my country. The first of all is the food here is just amazing. And besides that, there's always this energy that's around me when I'm here. And I found out that as I grow up, I can never take this energy elsewhere. This energy is around me as soon as I step off from the plane when I'm coming back from break. And this is the energy that I love so much since I was a kid. This is the energy that's been keeping me being myself, being strong, and being dependent.
I'm 100% Pakistani American. What it means to be Asian is to share and help other people learn our cultural values so that we can spread kindness and always help each other at the end of the day, and really bringing the community together as a whole so people can understand where we're from and our values.
And I'm Chinese. As an Asian, I love my pitch black hair and always the Chinese traditional food my family makes for me every holiday.
I'm from Taiwan. I came to the States 30 years ago. What I love about being an Asian is that I have very strong family connections and support. I'm influenced by the Asian philosophy. It gives me different perspective in life.
I'm Korean and I love being Korean because of the chung, or the warmth that we feel in our community.
I'm Korean, and something I love about being Asian is the food. Growing up, I would eat my grandmother's Korean food pretty much every dinner, and I absolutely loved it then, and I still do to this day. I think it really connected me to the culture of Korea, even though I wasn't living there, and I thought that was really cool.
I am full Filipino, and a couple of things that I love about being Asian is the value of family, and also having all these traditions that we've passed down from generation to generation, like our food and our language and other very important parts of our culture.
I love so many things about being Indian. I think that one of the major aspects of my culture that I really appreciate is the connectedness we feel as a community. Even in our language, and the language I speak is Telugu, it's ingrained in it. When we see people at the store or at a market, we call strangers, people who are running the different stalls or running the different stores, we call them sister or brother or uncle or auntie. And so in our language itself, we feel that connectedness, that community, that sense of family, and I feel it here in America too, that sense that if there's another Indian in the room, we feel an immediate connection, sense of family. That's what I love about my culture.
Being Asian means to cherish the ties with families, friends, neighbors, people in my community. And I love being Asian because of the rich history having taken place on this amazing land and how people pick themselves back up after experiencing hardship.
Indian. Being Asian to me means being a part of a community that has a rich culture and history. One thing I love about being Asian or Indian is the food that comes along with it.